Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl RayvenAlexis here, and today I decided to show you guys me and AJ's morning routine. As you guys can see, I'm pretty much sound asleep right now. I'm about to wake up in a minute. My alarm normally goes off at a certain time, so you guys probably can check that out. The alarm is going off right now. I kiss AJ on the cheek, and yeah, I'm about to check my alarm. It is currently 6:45 a.m. and that's normally time I get up, especially if I don't have school or I don't have work to do or anything like that. I get up roughly around 6:45. So I hop up out the bed, and first thing I do is I get the pillow ready for AJ so that he won't be able to move. And yeah, so I move this stuff out the way, move him out the way, and then I get the pillow, block him, and then once I block him in, so just in case he doesn't move, if you can see right beside him on the other side of the bed, it's also a little pillow in there. You guys will see that later in the video. I still use his boppy, and then I go ahead and I get the monitor ready for him because he does move around a lot. So I go downstairs, and once I go downstairs, I want to make sure that he is, oops, he's moving, y'all, but I want to make sure that he is being seen or being watched by me. So I go ahead and get that together. Once that's together, I go ahead and hook that up, and then I head out the room. Alright, so I have that all put together. Now I'm about to head out the room and go into the restroom so I can go ahead and get myself together for the morning. I take my whole little bucket of my stuff that I need to take to the bathroom in the morning, and I go right in and I get myself ready for the day. And don't mind my glasses, they are broken. AJ broke them. Alright, so I come out the bathroom, then I go ahead and I head downstairs after I put everything up. This particular day, AJ needed his clothes washed, so I'm bringing his clothes down, my computer, my bag, and also the monitor watch. And first thing I do when I come downstairs is I open the blinds. I am a big person of light. I feel as though we should have all the light in the world when we come into the house in the morning, or we're coming downstairs from a good night's rest. So this is what you're seeing me do right now. It's getting all the blinds open, especially in the living room for the day. Alright, and then after I finish that, I go ahead and I head into the kitchen, and I go ahead and I start getting AJ's food prepared. I'm going to show you guys AJ right quick. He is sound asleep upstairs in the room. AJ has his own crib that turns into a toddler bed, and I turned it into a toddler bed, but he doesn't want to sleep in that, so he still sleeps in the bed with me. I'm working on that though. But I have AJ's breakfast today. He's having he's having a sandwich, a peanut butter sandwich. We use the Sara Lee or the Nature's Own honey wheat bread. And then once we do that, then I go ahead and I get everything together, like the paper towel I'm going to be using. And also I get a knife so I can go ahead and spread his peanut butter. Then I go ahead and I head into the pantry where I pull the peanut butter out for him. And I use that peanut butter and go on his sandwich. And this is just me showing you guys that I make a peanut butter sandwich, which is pretty easy. Is that sometimes AJ eats pancakes, sometimes he would eat oatmeal, sometimes he would eat those things where we make the egg and the banana, and you make that like a pancake. He's really good with breakfast, so I typically like to give him a variety of breakfast, just so that he will be able to get a lot of things. When it comes to lunch and dinner, he's very picky, and so he doesn't really like to eat lunch and dinner that often very well. So I go and I get the knife. As you guys can see, I'm bringing it over to make the peanut butter sandwich. I picked up one that we have a stock of peanut butter, y'all. So I picked up the one that was already that was new and was closed. So I'm gonna get the one that is not closed. Go ahead and open that, and we use the Peter Pan's creamy. I've used the other kind. What's the other kind called? It's Peter Pan Jif. I've used Jif before, and I get the kind in creamy. That's the only kind I like. One time I did accidentally get the one in whipped, and it wasn't that bad. It was just very, very soft and easier to actually smooth onto the bread. And then after I finish making the sandwich, I go ahead and cut it into 4 corners. Pretty much this is how he likes to eat his sandwich, and he's also a very picky eater, of course. So once I do that, I have to start peeling off the edges because AJ doesn't like the edges of the bread. I don't know why, but as you can see, Mommy is pulling off the edges of the bread so that he can eat it. And I just head over to get AJ his plates. He has these plates that are smushed down onto his high chair or the seat that we have, the booster seat we have for the kitchen table. So it's real easy, so he won't be able to pick that up. I thought AJ was moving right here, so I was showing you guys him and just showing you guys he did move over and move kind of up a little bit. So I was just showing you guys what he was doing in the bed, and I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up my mess. I don't eat bread, so I don't eat the edges. So that's why you see me throwing it away. So right here, I thought AJ was waking up, so I was gonna go ahead and head upstairs because he was moving the line, making noises. But false alarm, he wasn't up yet. So yes, you guys, I go ahead and then I go into the second thing he has for breakfast. Sometimes on a regular basis, he will have a smoothie. What I do with the smoothie is I make it with strawberries, almond milk, and banana. So today that's how I'm making it. Most of the times, if we have avocado, I will put an avocado inside. And then I also would put spinach inside his smoothie as well. So if you guys looked at what my toddler eats in a day video, which I will leave down in the comment below, in the description, you will see that I make his smoothies different. Sometimes I use different types of fruits, and most of the time I do add avocado and spinach inside. So I just peel the banana with my hand. I just kind of just break it apart. Normally it's in 4 to 5 pieces. And then I go and I wash the strawberries. These strawberries were already pre-cut, which was a blessing. So I already cut them when we first got them from the grocery store. Other than that, I will wash them and then peel off the leaf part. I don't know what they even call that part, but I peel it off and then I cut it just like this, like I'm putting it inside his smoothie. And then I add a little bit of almond milk inside that thing. And I blend it. I thought I showed you guys when I blended it and when it was done, but I don't have that clip, so you guys will see that later in the video what it looks like. Alright, so AJ is waking up, so I'm going to go ahead and head upstairs so I can go upstairs and get him. Typically, like I said, I use the monitor, so I pretty much know when he is waking up, so you guys will see me walk inside to get AJ. So this is me pretty much just going inside the room and getting AJ. Normally when I walk inside the room, he hops right up out the bed, right up in the bed, and basically I go and I snuggle him and I say, "Good morning, Pooh," and ask him how his night was, did he have good dreams. So you guys can just see me doing that, playing with him and talking to him. And right now he acts like he still wants to go to sleep, but I'm pretty sure you guys just seen he was definitely wide awake just a minute ago, and now he's still sleepy. So I do head behind the bed and I go and get some of his clothes that he's going to be wearing for today. Today I decided not to put his clothes on first. Some days I do, some days I doesn't. It just depends on what we're doing for that day. So today I didn't put his clothes on for him, but we will put his clothes on after he eats. So yeah, I go over and I get a diaper, of course, because he normally pees during the middle of the night, and so I go ahead and I do that. He's about to be 2 in August, so if any mom knows any potty training tips or knows if I should even be trying to potty train right now, can you please leave some of those tips or those comments down below? Just let me know overall the potty training process, because right now he is still in a diaper, and he still pees. They say if the pamper is dry or the diaper is dry for a certain period of time, you should go ahead and start potty training. In my case, he drinks a bottle, he's still peeing, he pees at night, so it's not really dry for a long period of time just yet. So I go ahead and I change his diaper, and we normally take the diaper downstairs, and I basically pick him up and put him on the ground. I give him a little kissy kissy if he lets me get him. He's looking at the camera. He's like, what is this? So I give him a little kissy kissy, like, good morning, how are you? And I put him down. I go ahead and make my bed. One thing I do on an everyday basis is make my bed in the morning. It's just something about making my bed that I have to do. I don't know, but a while ago, back when I was like 7, my auntie told me, hey, always make your bed in the morning. So ever since then, I just been doing it, and honestly, it is amazing. And that was the boppy that I was talking about earlier. We don't technically use it as a boppy anymore, but I do use it to block him in my bed so that he won't fall out or roll over, because I don't have my bed all the way on the wall. I just don't really like for my bed to be touching the wall. I think that's, I don't know, it's just me. I think, if a spider is in the house, it could potentially get in your bed, potentially in your ear, and we got problems, we got issues. So that's just my case. So then we go ahead and I pick him up and I say, let's go downstairs. Mommy has your breakfast ready. And so we typically just go ahead and head downstairs like you see us doing right now. And since today we have the camera out, I am letting him touch because he thinks this is so cool and so funny that we have the camera and the light on. So we go ahead, we go downstairs, and then I go ahead and get his breakfast. I did not show you guys, I do put him in his high chair. I think I'm about to go do that right now. Yep, I go and put him in his high chair. And once I put him in his high chair, I bring him his breakfast. And we normally eat breakfast in the living room or at the table, just depending on how we're feeling that day. And once I get him his breakfast, I go ahead and I head into the kitchen. And if you guys watch, first things first, I go ahead and head into the kitchen and I clean up his mess. As you can see, there's the residue of the smoothie, the peanut butter is still out, the almond milk is still out, the knife and the napkin is still out. So I go ahead and I put all of that stuff up. One thing I like to do is just make sure the kitchen is still clean, almost like the kitchen is like how I left it in the morning, so that I won't have a lot of things to do as the day progresses. So I go ahead and clean up the smoothie thing, and the blade is real easy, and of course, you know, cleaning up a knife is not that difficult. And once I put everything up, I go ahead and I get my breakfast out. So today I am having a it's this thing called, it's like you toast the bread, but you toast it on the stove. It's like butter bread. So I'm having that with some strawberry jelly that we are almost out of because I love it so much. And I am having a boiled egg. So I'm going to go ahead and get those things together so I can go ahead and make that. As you can see, I'm bringing the Sara Lee honey wheat bread back out and telling you guys peace out because I'm about to make my breakfast. And a little disclaimer, I noticed I need to shave my arms, under my arms. They're not that bad, but they just go, even if I shave, like 2 days later they come back and it's so it's like they come back so small, and I'm like, I know I shaved my underarms. I'm not shaving every 2 days because I'm gonna eventually have bumps. So y'all don't mind that if y'all see that. I don't know. Me doing this voiceover right now, I'm looking and I can't really tell if I can see it or not, but just a little disclaimer, don't mind my underarms because I do have on this jumpsuit. Because number one, it's very comfortable around the house, and number two, it's an oldie RayKakes item. So I go ahead and I put my egg in, and I think I'm going to go get another egg, and I'm making that one for my mom just in case she wants one. And if you watch our 3-day military diet, this is pretty much after the military diet. I'm still trying to keep on that healthy track. So I am drinking spring water, and I'm drinking 1.5 liters a day. It's 50 fluid ounces, and you need 64 to make a gallon. So I'm doing pretty good. Once I go ahead and I make AJ's breakfast, and then I go ahead and make my breakfast, and I come into the living room, I turn on the TV. I am a news girl. So I turn on channel 2, channel 5, whatever channel, Fox, whatever channel I can find with the news on it in the morning because I like to know what's going on. I check my phone in the morning. Me and AJ's eating AJ's eating breakfast. Right now I'm probably trying to find a channel, and I'm showing you guys that it's 7:51 in the morning. So it's still early, but you know the news is on, so we good. And don't mind my cracked phone. AJ cracked it when I was in Alabama about 3 weeks ago. But yep, so I'm pretty much finding some TV to watch. I apparently found a channel. I'm pretty sure it's channel 2, Action News. And I bring AJ closer to me. Once I bring him closer to me, then I decide what we're going to watch. We look at it a minute. I pull out my computer. I turn it up. Have to listen to what the news is trying to tell me. Alright, once I get it to the perfect volume and I find a perfect channel, I go ahead and I watch it a little bit. I listen to it. While I'm listening to it, I drink some of my water because I'm trying to get, I used to be the girl like Coke, so I'm trying to get myself and my body adjusted to drinking water on a regular basis. As you can see, I'm like, ugh, this is really nasty, but I'm trying. And I go ahead and write what I'm going to be doing today. Right here, I only wrote one thing down, basically just saying what I need to do this morning. And I go ahead and put that down. I start working on my computer. AJ watches TV with me. After the news, we turn on some cartoons sometimes. Sometimes we go upstairs and get ourselves together for the day. But yeah, this is pretty much mommy and toddler morning routine. This is pretty much what we do on an everyday basis besides the clothing that AJ has on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with another video. Peace out, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.